can I remember now? I think it's to Timothy that if the man repents, the woman can stay because he purifies the marriage. Where are these resource persons? Can somebody help me with that passage? What? 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 12. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother had a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. So if that girl, even though the marriage was forceful, if the girl wants to stay, you see the burden is no longer on the guy who has repented. It's on the person. So if that person wants to stay, then the brother should not send her away. They are married. Especially that they probably would have had sex. And the two became one. All right. So your second question was, okay, somebody impregnated somebody and they are forcing him to marry. And that's a dicey situation. But there are several other ways. If that sexual intercourse that resulted into that marriage was consensual, that means they all agreed to have sex. This is an outcome of the sex. So their initial contract was not to get married. Their initial contract was to have sex. Abortion is wrong. This child is here. So we need to deal with this child. So there are legal ways to deal with it. You can either have the child and I collect the child and pay acrimony and pay all of those rights. Yes. So if any of the parties involved in that kind of thing is not willing, then it is not good to force them into it. Because if you do, you are laying a foundation that is terrible. So, but you see that the person that will suffer is the sister. Abi, it's more difficult for a sister who already has a child to get married, even if she repents. So, that's why I ended that matter about holiness and purity of your own life. Number 4. If you have forgotten your number, who?
So you were talking about endurance. Now, there are some people that if you don't use force on them, they won't change from what they are. Yes, that is how some people are.
Hi. You be like say you are one of them. That's a human calculation. I've looked at scriptures and I've seen God follow mankind from when God called Adam. God called Moses, gave 10 commandments. We broke all of them. God sent the prophets. They spoke. We did not hear. And God sent his only begotten son. And he did not bring a whip. Jesus said, I can call my Father